Hello, this is Joanne Marie Rumford. I'm doing this video in my apartment in Port Huron, Michigan, and today is Friday, August 8th, 2025. And I'm doing this video on my vacation in 1977 to Jamaica. Um, and I want to mention before I begin the video that my niece, Victoria, Tori for short, her 45th birthday is tomorrow, Saturday, August 9th, 2025, and I want to wish her a very happy birthday. And the reason why I'm also doing this video. So this book I'm going to be talking about regarding my trip to Jamaica in 1977. This book is called The White Witch of Rose Hall by Herbert G. Delisser, D-E capital S, capital L-I-S-S-E-R, Delisser. And this book, Tori, is for your birthday, your 45th birthday. It's a collector's item. And I'll tell you a little bit of the story about it. I recently got it in the mail. Uh, it was in a little box with three wrappings. First the tissue, and then another wrapping there, and then the brown wrapping. And I got it from A Books online. A Books, right there, A Books. And the commercial invoice is this. It came from Great Britain. So there's a commercial invoice. Here's the bottom sign, dated. Um, and the total invoice value is $30. That was the total invoice value. It was more though because I purchased it and the shipping and everything. But with the shipping and everything, so it's a collector's item. So anyways, this is for you, and I'm starting to read the book today on August 8th, 2025. It has 255 pages. Here is the cover inside, front, and it's signed by Delisser's wife, um, Ellen, Ellen, E-L-L-E-N, Ellen, and that's her signature. And there's more information, the contents, and the published. It was published in 1958. This book is published in 1958. It originally was first published in 1929. And here's the back leaf of the dust cover right there. And here's what it looks like without the dust cover on it. This is what it looks like. It's black. There's the back of it. I'll put it back in here in the dust cover. Now, I've never read it before, and I'll tell you the story about behind the book of why I learned about it. And I wrote this out on my clipboard today. My clipboard. I wrote this out what I'm going to read. I'm going to probably have to read it. So I'll start now. The book, The White Witch of Rose Hall by Herbert G. Delisser. He was a Jamaican journalist. And he was born December 9th, 1878, and he passed away on May 19th, 1944. His wife is Ellen, E-L-L-E-N, Gwendolyn Gerter. She was born in 1884 and passed away in 1967, and is signed by her. They married on April 29th, 1909 in Kingston, Jamaica. Okay, So let's begin. That's number one that I wrote down on my clipboard on my leaf line loose leaf. Um, Now my boyfriend Richard Joseph Dick quotation Toucher and I vacationed in Jamaica in 1977. I was 23 years of age. Uh, Dick was born in 1938. I was born in 1954. We went back to Jamaica in 1979. Um, we married in Las Vegas, Nevada in 1977 on May 8th. And that was a Sunday on Mother's Day. We got married. But first, we went to Jamaica earlier in the year on vacation in 1977. And that's why I ordered this book, because also for my niece Victoria, but also for her 45th birthday. But also I wanted to read it because I never read it before. And Dick's first wife, Carol Rivard Toucher, asked me to buy the book, bring the book back for her, The White Witch of Rose Hall in 1977. I gave her the book, but I never read it. I'm reading it now, beginning on Friday, August 8th, 2025. Now, singer Johnny Cash wrote a song, The Ballad of Annie Palmer, from his 1973 album, Any Old Wind That Blows. Number 6, I did 2 YouTube videos, one about Jamaica titled Jamaica, Not Monte Carlo in 1979 and 1984 book by George Orwell, June 1st, 2025. That's one of the YouTube videos I did on my Google account. I also did a video, and I want to emphasize that video. It's titled Joanne Marie Rumford Leg Exercises and Foot Massager, June 24th, 2024, Port Huron, Michigan. What I want to emphasize in that video is that I want to emphasize that in that video I was diagnosed in 2006 with fallen arches or flat feet by a doctor who was a podiatrist. I went to a vascular doctor in 2019. He recommended compression socks for me. I was not diagnosed with plantar fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis. I was not diagnosed with that, but I feel sometimes when I'm walking on my feet that I've got plantar fasciitis, and that's why I mentioned in that video. So getting back to, and that's number 6, A and B, 2 videos I did, YouTube videos. And getting back to Jamaica, I had thought years later, I was thinking about this book and about, well, I brought the book back. I bought it for her in Jamaica, for Dick's first wife in Jamaica. And I brought it back and gave it to her. And I thought years later that maybe she was meaning to bring me back, bring the White Witch of Rose Hall back for my vacation, meaning myself. So, but that's what I was thinking years later. But I wonder, how many times she read the book, or But anyways, she's got this book, I believe. So she's not sure if she's read it once or twice or passed it on to her 2 daughters, or I'm not sure. So anyways, I thought I'd do this video for my niece's 45th birthday and for my vacation in Jamaica in 1977 with my boyfriend, that later we were married that same year. And then in 1979, we went back to Jamaica again. I'm trying to think of the hotel we stayed at. It was a very nice hotel in 1977. The hotel we stayed at in 1979 was the Royal Caribbean Hotel. The one in 1977, I think, was the Intercontinental Intercontinental Hotel was the name of the hotel. So that's the story of the White Witch of Rose Hall. I don't know the story exactly about it. I know when I was there, I went to the Great Hall, the Rose Hall, but actually the author wrote about the White Witch of Rose Hall, which was Annie Palmer. And the legend was that she married and her husband's passed away. She married more than once. And at the Great Hall, it was a beautiful house in Jamaica. Um, it's like a museum now. I think that I believe they found her grave after our vacation 1977. They found where her grave was on the plantation. Um, and so the slaves that with the plantation that she and her husband's owned burned all her portraits, all her photos that were in frames. They burned all her photos from the Rose Hall um, mansion. Um, and but they say it's actually fiction. It's a legend. It's not true, but I'm going to read this book anyways and see what the author, Herbert G. DeLisser, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his last name right, has to say about the book, but it's interesting that his wife, I've got the book that his wife signed. And I don't know how many books out there has her signature in it, but my niece Victoria likes reading books, and so I thought this would be a nice book for her. So whenever she sees me and visits me, I'll be able to give it to her. But I want to read the book first, Tori. So, anyways, happy birthday. Have a great birthday tomorrow, whatever you and your husband and Scott and your children, William and Clara, will be celebrating with you, along with your cat, Winnie. So have a nice birthday tomorrow. And I love you very much. And I'll be talking to you soon. Anyways, bye now. Take care.